Hello there, Internet. Version 2 here with Let's Play Monster Hunter World Iceborne, and today, I know people have a lot of complaints about the weapon designs in World and Iceborne. Main thing I've seen is just, the designs aren't as interesting as they were in previous games. Obviously not known the previous games. I don't know exactly what they mean, but the main thing that people say is that most weapons in this just look like the bone or the metal variant with parts of the monster put on top of them. Where in previous games, from the very base of the weapon, it was designed with, that monster in mind, so every weapon looks very different and didn't just have, a similar base, and things just looked... The weapons ended up looking very, very different from each other, apparently, in previous games. Not knowing the previous games, I can't judge that. I do think that, there's a couple weapons that stand out as looking really cool. Most of them are just, whatever. I don't particularly care too much. There's, 2 or 3 weapons on of every type of weapon that I'm just oh, that actually looks cool, and the rest are just whatever, I don't care. But this thing, which I am using in today's episode, this makes me uncomfortable because this just looks like you shoved a lance up through the bottom of a Pukei-Pukei's throat. It came out its mouth, and then there's your fucking weapon. This makes me uncomfortable. There's just something about the particular way that it is on here that really just makes it look like the skin has been stretched over it, and that's its fucking mouth. I know that that's not that exactly it, but the red there with the feathers, it kind of makes it look like the beak, but also just kind of makes it look like a mouth, because if you look at it from the side here, assuming the red bit's the top of the mouth, then, there's the side of the mouth where it comes back ever so slightly, so it's the middle of the lips, assuming a Pukei-Pukei had lips, but it still has that shape where it's just the top and the bottom go further up than the middle, which is how lips would look like if it was straight. It makes me uncomfortable, but this weapon is effective, so I am using it today to go and hunt subspecies. Which, let's go to Astera, because why not? We're meant to be back in Astera helping people here in terms of these subspecies, so let's go back there. I should have started the episode in Astera. I didn't even think about it. There's not really much point me going to Astera just so I can start the quest, and then I'm going to whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Actually, no, it does matter, because it means I can show you my Pukei. Because I did the important thing that everyone has to do for their Pukei. And if you know what it is, you know exactly what's about to happen here. And if you don't, you're in for a treat. Because they added things for the Pukei, and it's very important that I show you, because it's the best. It's so good. But this is a consistent trend I've noticed ever since installing Iceborne, and by that I mean buying the disc of Iceborne. The last bit takes forever to load. Always. It always does this. I don't know why. There's a Dodogama outfit for the Pukei!
The new subspecies. I look forward
There's
to
a Dodogama outfit for the Pukei! I changed the color of mine slightly, but there's a Dodogama outfit for the Pukei! You wanna know the best part? It's called Dodohama! I'll put it back to default for a second. Because I can't, because... Yeah! Look at him! Look at him! Ah! Iceborne is really good. Just fuck it. Everyone finds Dodogama cute. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make you have a Dodogama, little cute outfit, and we're gonna have a quest that's purely about how people find Dodogama cute and can't kill it. Why is this appearing? Oh, because it's 13 minutes past 10, and it's 10 o'clock in the morning that this changes for us. I forgot about that. Also, I don't know if it was in the last episode. Tiger's now wearing part of the ancient uniform set that just turns him into a UFO top. The hat hasn't changed because I need, I think it's an electric sack or something to get that, and I've only killed 2 normal Tobi-Kadachis, and neither of them gave one of those to me, so never mind. Don't worry about that. And man, just the time it took me to run to that elevator, I realized I could have gone from any one particular venue to any other particular venue in the entirety of Seliana that easily. Hi, Serious Handler. Let's make the most of our time together. And by that I mean I've seen you more than I've seen my other handler in this game so far, because I spent a while Because I got you at the end of episode 2, and it's been a while since then because I've run through most of the optionals. So, you know, it's taking a while. Anyway, we've got no time for naps and play both ends. Target, Coral Pukei-Pukei. Coral. Oh, look at its colorful picture there. That's awesome. Reports indicate that first contact was greeted with blasts of water. That's where the report ends. Let's get to it, partner. Excited to see what you can do. All right, we'll start with that one. And then we'll do no time for naps. I have equipped energy drinks to avoid sleep. And I got a whole bunch more poison stuff. Yo. So I'm not 100% sure what gourmet voucher is different compared to normal voucher. If they, like, I swear to God, if they nerfed normal vouchers so they're not guaranteed to get you skills anymore, and the 140 of them that I've got there is a waste, I'm gonna be so mad. I still wish that animation would rotate between the earlier ones that were available. Because there's a lot of the earlier ones that are cool. And it's just a lot of time and energy to put into all those earlier ones that I now can no longer see ever. Which is a bit upsetting, but that's fine. But I also saw it was confirmed at the beginning of the last episode how we had the Steamworks thing. And the serious handlers there just being like, guys, come on, no, don't. And trying to stop the felines from throwing all of the fuel into the Steamworks for it to explode. That's a different cutscene with our normal handler. Because our normal handler's totally into it and helps the felines throw more shit in there. So, for the however long during the story you're going to have the serious handler, I'm assuming that once the serious handler is no longer with you in this story,
Commencing the Coral Pukei-Pukei investigation
you're
now.
not going to have her anymore?
The 5th Fleet's A-list hunter will take point, while I keep record. The field team has already gathered tracks. Let's follow the scout flies.
Man, she is serious. Just the way she's documenting every part of it. What was I saying? Yeah, it's just like, for however, like, how short an amount of time that we're gonna have the serious handler, I assume once she's gone from the story and our normal handler comes back, she won't be there anymore. Just a wild thought. And they went to the effort of, like, making a unique cutscene for the Steamworks overdrive thing in case you got it with her, and it's just like, yeah, no, I can see them being willing to put in the effort to having these cutscenes that you'll just miss. Again, we already saw that with the thing I was actually talking about, which I just remembered, the chef stuff. So, do we have Coral Pukei-Pukei location yet? No. Like 2 or 3 more tracks and we'll get it. Just a bunch of Sitsi Yaku stuff. And Sitsi Yaku, are you Coral Pukei-Pukei? No. Oh. There. Right there. No? Oh. They're in the same spot. No wonder. Okay, can we track Coral Pukei-Pukei yet? Okay. I guess there might be an introduction cutscene, so that's why you're not showing on the map yet. Oh. Yeah. It was literally right here. Whoa, you're colored so differently. Alright, so you're drinking from these giant sacks of, like, water on the ground here. Whoa! That is not a normal Pukei-Pukei thing at all. Alright, everyone look out. We're dealing with a squirter, it seems. Hello? Blah, blah, blah.
Do you suppose what's riling them up is connected to the issue with the Legiana?
And there's just dead Shameless around. Whoa! Okay. Okay, so you've just got that everywhere now. You know, I only just remembered I was using the lance when I started attacking. Bonk. I said I was going to use more different weapons during the story of this, and I meant that. Just, you know, I'm going to start with the ones that I have used somewhat before, and I'll learn things later. I'm thinking at some point soon, I'm going to try and learn the bow a bit better, and use that, and do that next. Because I ended up abandoning the bow, because I'm just like, I don't quite like, oh god. I don't like how it feels as a, ranged weapon. And then I started using light bowgun, and then I realized my issue with the ranged weapons isn't that I don't like how they feel. I like how both light bowgun and normal bow feel. My issue is that I can't get a build that I like. Whoa. So this is just a completely different Pukei-Pukei fight. Like, the normal Toby Kidachi, like the Viper Toby Kidachi was like some differences. Like, there was some extra attacks with the poison thing, some range attacks. Instead of climbing the trees to do the jump stuff, it was all just happening immediately. So like, there was some differences. This is just completely different. This is way more whoa, that split into 2 streams, I think. You also don't have weak wings. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, Water Blight. That exists in this game, doesn't it? I forgot about that part. Thinking I have a shield weapon, so I can do that. Oh, God. My God. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here. No, I'm not even gonna try. Wow. Wow, they really went all out on this one being different. Holy fuck. I kind of appreciate now that Viper Toby Kidachi was first for being a little bit different. And then we get this one that's just totally different. Oh. So now you just spray water everywhere. I forget which one Water Blight is. Is Water Blight... Water Blight's one where your stamina takes longer to recover, right? Ice Blight's one where you use more stamina to do your normal actions. Either way I'm Lance, I want stamina. Ow. Oh, you know, Water Blight makes it take forever to come back. That's really slow, actually. Look at that. Fuck me. Okay. Yeah, that's real bad, actually. Like, oh my God, that is slow as hell. I mean to think about it, I don't have time to do that. I always thought, I always had the thought of just like, why do the blights matter? Like, okay, you're affected by blights. Why does that matter? And then using any weapon that isn't sword and shield. All right, because using a nullberry isn't as easy with any other weapon because you actually have to sheath and get out of it and everything. Whoa, okay. There we go. I was trying to remember. How do I do the attack movement that can... Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, even you fall in there. Oh, get fucked on. Just get... Yep, okay. And now you're flying away. I do really like the lance. Like, it makes the entire fight based around positioning, which is very different to how Sword and Shield plays. Like, it has similar ideas of just being able to shield, like having a shield on both of them has like a similarity there, but just like it's based around careful positioning and aiming very accurately with the pointy end of the stick, where Sword and Shield is like there's not many options that you have for Lance. Like obviously you do. You have counter attacks. You have the super guard if you want to do that. You have the lunging attack, which let me just try and remember it. So it's you. Yeah, so you've got a shield. You press triangle and then you do this. Wait, wait, I can do that part. How do you do the jump forward? Oh, it's triangle, circle, triangle, circle, triangle, circle. That's it. Is that a specific thing? Because that's like how you move forward the best while attacking with that. And you can attack while shielding, but only not your high points. Like, you're mostly just doing the same types of attacks over and over again, like, and there's not much variation at all, but the accuracy is really important, and timing, just so you can block stuff and be effective with that. My Sword and Shield is just like, you have so many options, and your idea is use the right option at the right time. Ow. Right, it's the first stack of the thing, shield. It's been a while since I've used it. Like, before I used the switch axe, last video, I did practice something with the switch axe. Just be like, I remember how this works, right? Yes, I do. And this one, I was just like, nah, this is simple. I know how to do it. Wait. Knowing where the weak... I'm used to normal Pukei-Pukei. Everything's a fucking weakness. Good God! Holy shit, Pukei-Pukei. They turned Pukei-Pukei into an actual fucking fight. I like this. I like Pukei-Pukei visually. One, because the endemic research is cute. Two, I like the look of the Tura weapons. And now 3, the Witcher quest, where you become friends with one. This becoming like an actual fucking fight. And it's a completely new element. Like, the whole thing was poison before. Don't get hit by the poison attacks. But like, it's not just, oh, it's the same poison attacks, just now they inflict water blight instead of poison damage. They're completely different attacks. Like, the way that the poison attack, like, goop things is completely different to the way the water ones here. It's awesome. Like, we're gonna have a story thing that's about 3 subspecies in a row, because after this we've got the Palumu one. And this is what the subspecies is going to be like. I'm very happy with this. That's the wrong button entirely. Whoa, okay. Now you're doing this again. Bonk. I can see another Palumu here, but we're not fighting you right now. Bonk. Nice, right in the face. Hello, hi. You know, I don't know whether it's because you can't be affected by it or whether it actually does just take this long. This is a sleeper lance. It's part of the reason I grabbed it. I also grabbed it because it had good affinity and white sharpness. But I also grabbed it because it was sleep. And like, I know different monsters resist things, but I feel like there's only like 2 monsters in the entire game that actually, where sleep does nothing. Well, I know there's ones where like other things like poison and everything like that are either don't do much or don't do anything. But I feel like sleep's one where most things can be put to sleep. It's only the really big things that they don't know how to make a fucking sleep animation for, but they don't. Alright, bye. I mean, I'm beating the shit out of this thing. Oh, Vigor Wasp, perfect. Now I don't have to use a healing thing. On the way to the... There we go. I've got the Plunder Blade up to level 15, which appears to be the max. I don't know whether getting more unity with the different Grimoire kinds in different regions allows you to upgrade it further. Because I did see a thing of like reaching different levels and different friendships with different things for the photo quests. So I don't know if maybe that also applies to getting those things. But now that I got that up to maximum level, I've been trying to get the Vigor Wasp up levels. Vigor Wasp doesn't level up as quickly as the Plunder Blade did, and it's currently, I'm pretty sure, still only at 11, or maybe it just hit 12. I now have Vigor Wasp Revival, which is the main thing that I wanted, but I'd like Vigor Wasp Revival to be better, you know, whenever I need it. Also, it's just nice to have Vigor Wasp as the Palico thing, because it means I use hardly any items. Like, I was having the point very much before Iceborne come out where I'm just like, fuck, I'm starting to run low on the items that I use a lot, and I need to be more careful with them, because it was so much Arch-Tempered stuff and the Ancient Legend and the Behemoth stuff, whereas it's like, I'm running healing builds, and I am the most aggressive fucking healer ever. Okay. Huh, that actually killed me. But Vigor Wasp Revival! Yay! Ow. I'm gonna pop this. There we go. You're in super angry mode. Like, I blocked the fucking water jet you had, and it still did enough damage to kill me. Like, that didn't hit me. Nice. Well, hey, there's Big Horse Revival. Which, like, it does seem broken. Like, it does. Just the idea of just, oh no, you can just revive whenever. Like, it's fine. Oh, God. Like, it's fine. Just you have a revive on there now. It's chill. But the whole thing is don't cut 3 times in a mission, but we'll give you that. No, it's fine. We'll also put Beeline Endurance as a food skill that you can unlock eventually. They really just like, oh, I don't care how many times I can cut now. And even blocking that does a fairly significant chunk of damage. Man, when you are angry, it is hard to get in. I thought that splits into 2 strengths still. Oh, I'm out of stamina. That's probably what that is. It's me not having enough stamina to block properly. It's blighted. You know what? Now we're getting to the point where this fucker's being serious. I'm gonna have to rest up at camp. This is also just me not bringing 10 Mega Potions on a quest with me now because I want to heal. Sorry, not heal. I want to grab more Mega Potions as I'm on the quest because I'm grabbing herbs and honeys. So it's also that. I also just realized I have a sleep like weapon here designed to put you to sleep. I didn't bring any bombs. That's fine. You finally asleep? No, you're running away. I wonder if this fucker just can't fall asleep. Because holy shit, you have yet to fall asleep even once. Alright, I don't know where you're headed. You just seem to be headed down south somewhere. So I'm gonna go back here and restock. This fight's fun though. Like, it's a Pukei-Pukei that actually has some goddamn hit to it. I like it. I dig that I actually have to pay attention now. And by that I mean press block sometimes because I'm just using the coward wall. Although that being said, I've been blocking some of them and it's still been hitting me because I'm not managing stamina correctly. Or positioning the blocks correctly, but that's fine. It's also, I'm using the block so I can block all the range stuff, which is working well. But I'm not gonna be able to get much counter stuff because most of the stuff that I'm blocking is range stuff. So like doing the counter slash and anything. Not really gonna make much sense. Close range fight where we've got very little place to walk around. Ow. Yeah, like you're. Oh god. Fuck me. Yeah, your close range attacks like do not do much at all. But like that, yeah. I don't think that's how that was meant to go. Bam. Like, would that even do damage much, really? Like, really? Fuck me. Oh, God. Don't even know where you're trying to attack there, but it's not me, so I'm fine. Ow. Like, you still have some of those just grumpy, like... Just like, yeah, get away from me attacks. Just like little kicks and everything. You have a giant jet of water. Oh, God. Like, I was fucking this thing up at the start, and now it's just like, shit, I'm actually finding it hard to get in and attack you. Oh, God. It's my most hated. Oh, nice. Thank you. Thank you, Sitzy. Sitzy. Ow. No. Thank you. So the lens build that I built in base, and like the one time that I used the lens in base, I had a super vitality build on. So I was always healing, even above my maximum health, above the red damage. That's what super vitality is. And so, like, I was used to just being able to stand there and just constantly heal, and now I can't do that. So I don't have that at all. As I said, I don't have the health augment either, but I don't think I ever actually got a health augment on my weapon for Lance for base game. So, don't think that applies anyway. One thing I am noticing, and I think it's definitely partially just its master rank and things like that, and also I've got, like, early game master rank weapons, but I also just think it's my build is nowhere near as optimized because, again, early game it's hard to get as optimized. Fights are taking a lot longer than they were in the other one because I'm just not doing the damage output. Also, thanks again, Cincy. I mean, like the builds that I had towards the end of, hey, nice, still. Like a dick whenever I cut off the monster's tail. Okay. It's what the game wants from me, so it's what I'll do. Without critically judging it or the weird, like, bad things that we're doing or the colonialism aspect. What's up? Wee, yeah! No, but the builds that I had towards end game of base were very, very well optimized for damage, especially the Sword and Shield one, which is the one where I noticed it the most, where it's like, huh, Sword and Shield hunts now take like 30 minutes again. Which I guess was also accurate to just like first time fighting something in base game, like in high or low rank really. But it's just not used to it because like by the end of high rank, by the end of base game, my builds for Sword and Shield was peak performance, maximum might, weakness exploit, and maximum attack boost. Like I didn't have the most damaging weapon, but I mean I had all of that in permanent white shot, so like yeah, of course I'm gonna do less damage. Now, comparatively, of course, that attack doesn't always seem to work well with geometry. Which is funny because Coral Highlands is a place that has, you know, complex geometry, let's say. A lot of slopes, slants, tiny little edges to hop up. Like this ain't no Elder's Recess. There's an actual map design here instead of just large arenas for battle. So that's the thing, it's just like, Elder's Recess is just pure battle arenas, very little design to it beyond that. It's just battle, 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 here's some big open rooms. And all the other places have like, here's some actual fucking geometry that makes some of these places a bit confusing to navigate. But actually look like real not strictly real places, but like, they look like places that actually aren't just strictly designed for battle. I think it's just, they usually work out to your benefit and detriment. I'm gonna shoot me on a fly. Why'd the music kick in now? Okay, I guess I can actually get you. Yay! Yay! Ta-da! Go Pukei-Pukei. That's a really fun fight.
Let's return to Astera and prepare for the next investigation.
I actually really like that one. I like how much they changed Pukei-Pukei to actually be a fight. Because Pukei-Pukei is like the third monster in the base. That's cool. But yeah, it's like Elder's Recess is just flat, nothing, whatever. But all the other places are just like, some of the areas that you fight monsters in might be tiny or narrow or like not much room to move around in, or there might be like a lot of awkward ledges or slants or everything, but because of those slants and ledges, you can use those to like do sliding attacks, leaping attacks, jumping attacks, and things like that way easier, and things like that. And Elder's Recess is just flat everywhere. It's kind of a boring area. Hey, got a bunch of stuff. Flood sack, more of these. I've gotten a lot of level 4 decorations. I feel like this is just now actually the rarest one. But so now you can just get anything. Like every single time you do a master rank quest, you might get like what you needed to grind and hopefully get it like a warped or a worn face stone in base. And then hopefully get one of the better things. And here it's just like, nah, fuck it. These are going to be the only decorations you get now in master rank, and they're all going to have like, they're all going to have the chance of having some good shit. You still obviously like get a lot of crap with it, but then I just got a level 4 one. Enhances the heavy artillery skill. Oh, so I fucking saw this, right? So that's heavy artillery dual plus. Enhances heavy artillery skill. It'd be nice for, you know, if you ever use heavy artillery. Those are probably the best ones, because they're way easier to put into a build than the ones that are shared between 2 skills. Because, man, you're going to want the right 2 skills to share that if you want to put it into a particular build. But I got one before that was hard, Palico Rally, or whatever it was like that, whatever the decoration skill for that is. If it says hard Jewel 4, it gives you 3 slots for that one. Like, this gives you 2, and I was just like, oh, okay, so you get level 4 ones, and you can get 2 slots. Either 2 are the same or 2 different ones. No, there are also hard ones that give you 3 of the same skill. I don't know how many different skills hard ones even exist for, but holy fuck. There are definitely certain ones where that will change the game drastically. If there are certain ones that, God, okay, let me go through everything here and actually just check what, hey, master rank is now 5, and I guess it'll go up to 6 once we do the Palumu one, which I forget what type it was. But yeah, it's like, if there's a hard attack jewel, or a hard mushroom Mensa jewel, that's the one that actually changes the game. Like, if there's a hard mushroom Mensa jewel, then fuck everything, you're just mandragoring. You'll be addicted to mandragora, by the fuck me. That would be ridiculous. See, look how little stuff I got for my Vigor Wasp spray. It's like a third of 1 level, and it is level 12. So if there are hard variants of other skills, that drastically changes shit. Because if you have 1 decoration slot that you can put in 3 skill points into, holy fuck. It's one thing I'm liking about what the end game of this game is gonna lead to, is just, I was kind of thinking it would be like a couple more skill slots on average, and just more defense, but it really does look like that the goal by end game is, so you know how many overall skill slots and how many skills you had maxed out at the end of high rank? Well, what if you just had like an extra 2 or 3 skills that you managed to max out?
And analysis to me.
And it was just fuck. Because if that's what they're going for, that's gonna be nuts. Like, if I can make my Rebellion build that I had for my Sword and Shield and add like another 2 or 3 skills to it that I can max out, like, fuck. That's going to be nuts. Pukei-Pukei, hello. Hello.
Hi there.
Oh wait, just put here the new world only, tip of the proverbial iceberg. Iceborne. New subspecies. Do you say anything in particular about it? No. I feel like you're the one person who is transported between the 2 locations. I feel like the person who's here in Celiana is also a smart biologist. Everyone else is very particular that these people have stayed here, these people have gone to Celiana, and there's not much back and forth. I feel like you're the one. You're the one that is the same on both. So I feel like they're both smart. Maybe one of them's like smart biologist, one's smart ecologist or something. I don't know. There is an actual difference. No. Let's talk to Serious Handler. We only have her for a short amount of time, so we're gonna go talk to her. Because she's there. Oh, also, the couple things I did off camera that I will mention. I did the expedition thing for the Boa, where it's like go to the Hoarfrost Reach and do that, and that was actually pretty cool. I mean, the first part was just hunting a monster. But like when you went to the Hoarfrost Reach on an expedition, there'd be Boa scouts, and they'd watch you, and there'd be like 2 of them, and they'd follow you everywhere. And when you start fighting them, they'd get excited. And the more, like, the further you go into a fight with a monster, the more Boa scouts that would show up, and they'd all like stand around cheering you on until eventually the scout leader showed up and he'd be cheering you on. And then after that, you can go somewhere and they'll take you to their base, which is pretty cool. Next time I'm in Hoarfrost Reach, I will show off their base. If I remember to. But then you get a quest. And that quest I'm going to do on camera. Because it's meant to be a quest where you're working with the Boa, and I think that'd be good to watch. Nice work. I can see your handler wasn't exaggerating when she said there was nothing to worry about with you around. If anything, I'm nervous about my own ability to keep up. Let's continue investigating these subspecies. Trying to finish what we started, partner. Yeah. Alright, no time for naps. Nightshade Palumu. First contact resulted in extreme drowsiness. That's why I have energy drinks that I brought with me. Hell yeah. Wildspire Wastes. Okay, interesting. I was thinking having a bow for this because Palumu flies a lot, but then I'm just like, nah. I have lands. it has high pokes. If you're in the air, hopefully I can high poke you in the air. Oh, do I have flash pod? I should probably bring some fucking flash pods. Let me change my items to bring some. Well, I probably don't need the poison stuff. Cuts me needing the poison stuff. But you know what? You can go away. You can go away. I'm gonna bring some goddamn flash pods. Flash bugs, good enough, and flash pods. There we go. And just quickly save that over this. Change my radial menu, so instead of antidote, it is crafting flash pods. I know I should have done this off camera, but I didn't think about it, so you know. That changes things drastically for my heal builds when I'm crafting mega potions. That's one of the happiest things I've seen in this game so far with the changes. Oh my god, I'm still in crafting, that's why. Oh my god. There have really been some things that they have changed in Iceborne in terms of what you can do, where it's just like, oh my god, they have made our lives so much easier. I feel like there's just like, from what I heard and from what I believe, Monster Hunter Worlds was, let's add a shitload of quality of life and, like, ease of use stuff compared to what Monster Hunter originally was. Because the old Monster Hunters were way more obtuse and way more complicated and way harder to understand what you were meant to do. And you had to go through a lot more busy work to get to the things that you wanted to do. I don't know to what extent.
Commencing the Nightshade Paladino investigation now. The 5th Fleet's A-list hunter will take point while I keep record. The field team has already gathered tracks. Let's follow the scout flies.
So yeah, me grabbing tracks was just wasting time before. But I will grab this stuff here. But say like, Worlds was already, let's add a bunch of quality of life stuff. I'm just gonna immediately equip this to the game because people were because we want this game to sell more because we're putting way more fucking money into it, really. And then Iceborne, they really seem to have listened to people going, these things could just, like, I very frequently come across new, like, ease of use or, things, or just making things nicer or easier to do in Iceborne. I've come across a bunch of those. I mean, the radial menu thing that you can choose whether to set the radial menu or not when you do set, like, item loadouts and everything. The fact that you can delete loadouts now, like, there's so many of those little things. And I keep coming across new ones, and it's awesome. There's a lot of things that they listen to. So that's a lot of gas. And they're just falling asleep, not dying, right? Whoa! Whoa, okay. Just the giant fucking balloon goes past. Well, there's a red dot on it. Whoa, that's creepy. Okay, you now have like giant glowy parts on you. Man, this might be one of the few cutscenes where our hunter got fucking owned during it. Even like the Barroth quest, like your hunter does some sick shit there.
Let's continue the hunt.
That's your fucking introduction. Oh my god. They're not dead, they are just actually asleep. Okay. Whoa! Here it comes! Hello! Where'd you go? Oi! Okay. You're not wanting to come down in lanes. Fine. Be that way. I guess the idea is it's mastering shit's more serious, so if your hunter like fucks up a couple times in cutscenes, it's fine. Like the very first cutscenes in the base game, your character was kind of a badass. Why are you? Which one are you tracking? Track that one. I was looking at the map and I'm just like, is it hunting Diablos? Did I pick up a Diablos truck without realizing it? Whoa, I guess they're done. Just jump from the sky there. Oh yeah, I unlocked the ability to radar ride. I don't know if that was on camera or not, but I can just be like, hey, Gastrodon! And it just appears out of nowhere. And then I can jump on it. And it's like, yeah! Take me to where I'm going. And then you can just make it run after it. And if you want, you can make it walk. And as it's walking, it will go past like things of interest, so you can pick up tracks and everything. Or you can just do this, and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Okay, ready? Jumping thrust! Yeah! Thanks, Raider Ride. Oh yeah. Gastrodon, you can go home now if you want. There's also a thing where if you ride them too much, they like disappear in the middle of a quest, or like you can't. Like if you use them too much when you go on a quest, it might be like, sorry, you can't use the Raider Ride on this quest. There's some way where you can check the status of that, but I don't know where it is. Finishing thrust! Nice! I don't think there's an infinite on that one, but that's fine. Just immediately fucking the shit up, yeah. Oh, you're gonna try and roar at me, are you? Sorry, I have earplugs. Whoa, okay. You're immediately flying. Whoa, fuck, okay. Base game like had like two things that sleep, Uragan and Radabon, and they like so rarely did it. I can just do this, can't I? Or you can attack me out of it, that's fine. I'm worried. Whoa, 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 whoa. Paluma, what the fuck? That's not a Paluma attack. It's a Machamp attack. Yeah, I'm worried about a monster whose whole deal is doing a lot of sleep. Because that's a lot of them. Because again, Radabon and Uragan were the only things in the base game that did sleep other than like gun blockers when they attacked you. And they were a problem when they did that attack, but they so rarely did it. You're also moving the sleep gas around. You do like little sleep gas attacks everywhere. Barrett, what the fuck? Do I look like the problem here? Like it's asleep. My god, okay. Okay, this fight! No, I can't. I was curious if I could block that. The answer is no, I can't. I can block the attack, but the gas will still hit. Okay, this fight's gonna be a problem. See you there, motherfucker. Coming for you. Well, I'm running away from the Barrett who's pissed at me. Even though I never attacked you and it was the other fucker who put you to sleep. It's like you went to sleep and then woke up and then Paluma was just like, yo, it's that fucker over there. And you believed it. Dickhead. Still attacking me? No, can I let Stone in peace? Thank you. I feel like this actually should have been a fight that I brought a bow along for. Now realizing a thing where you're just shooting a bunch of gas on the ground, it's moving around everywhere. Me having a weapon where I don't move quickly, probably not the greatest. Although I do have dodges and I can do the ability to throw things very easily. Like I can do that. Like if I say it's coming, I can dodge quite easily. So this fucker just constantly seems to be in the air. You know, if I have to go back to base, I might just put on a bunch of decorations that make me immune to sleep. I think that's the actual answer here. Whoa. Oh, fuck Christ. My god. Like, you just touch the gas. Just one sniff of that fog and you're fucking asleep. It's ridiculous. It also has attacks on its own gas to, like, push it around. Really? Fuck, man! I'm half tempted to run away and put those decorations on. You also just look creepy. The two dots there. You're also way more airborne than normal Paluma, and that's saying something. Well, I do have this feeling if I put on sleep resistance, I would negate 90% of your attacks, because most of your attacks just seem to be trying to put me to sleep, or they're that one. Like, fuck. Oh, like, then you do that, and you just spread out even further. And I'm gonna wake up in the gas. Okay, and I died. Thank you! You're not carding on my watch. Oh, God. Now I'm carding. Heal! Fuck, okay. This fight, I don't know what to do about it. Fuck, man. Also, did they change the animation in Flash Pods? They look way more dramatic and, like, stunning. Like, they impair your vision for a second. Did they change the animation in this game, Flash Pods? 'Cause I feel like they did. It absolutely feels like they did. Okay, now that you're angry, you're doing less sleep attacks? Is that what's going on here? I tried to block the time, guess what? It didn't work. Ugh. Ow. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so Angry You doesn't do sleep attacks. Once you're no longer... Yeah, once you're angry, your sleep attacks don't exist. Oh, nope. Oh, fuck, look that way. I don't know who's a bigger threat right now. I heard you do steam, but I don't know if you're attacking. Attack that fucker! Fucker who's been attacking you. I don't think I've attacked Barroth once. I didn't mean to. Nice. I mean, it wasn't on a counter, so not as cool as it could have been, but you know. Still pretty sick. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna grab all the materials that dropped everywhere. That was not the thing I thought it was, but that's fine. Okay, before I fight you again, I'm gonna put on some decorations for sleep resistance. Because, my god, when you're not pissed, it's all your attacks seem to be. And if I don't have to worry about going to sleep, then that definitely makes my life easier. So I'm just going to camp. Change equipment, please. Can I not change decorations here? Is changing decorations a thing you can't do here? Because... Huh. Because I've only got these things. And nothing else. Huh. I mean, I've never tried to change decorations mid-battle before, so I've never noticed. But, huh. There you go. Wrong button. Wrong button again. There we go. It's gonna take all my healing items. Alright, never mind. I guess I'm not doing that. Does that, yeah, that's just, you know, okay. Huh. You can't change decorations mid-thing. You can change what armor pieces you're equipping, but not decorations. I mean, I guess if you could change decorations, I might consider, well, that would be too easy. It'd be too easy if you could change decorations mid-battle. I thought ahead and put on some sleep stuff before this. But you know, it's fine. We'll work through it. We'll power through it. I'm still curious if the Vigor Wasp Revival has a timer on it until it comes back, or if it's once per quest. It's like all the other abilities are on a timer, but it's fucking Revival, so I feel like it would, yeah. Okay, in the middle of your body is still a weak point. Your wings aren't. There we go. Also, once again, I've got a sleep lance on right now. This fucker probably can't. I mean, pal, Coral Pukei-Pukei didn't go to sleep. I'm gonna have a funny feeling this fucker won't go to sleep either. I wonder which part of you can break to, like, break your sleep sacks. Like, I wonder if it's the throat or neck or something like that. Like, 'cause that's where the coloring is. And it would make sense if, like, that's where, like, gas are generated. Like, there's just a way to break a body part that makes it so you do the sleep attacks way less frequent. Huh, you're doing a very... I thought you were doing the sleep attack again. Yeah! I tried, and no one can take that away from me. And you know what? Having to worry about the sleep gas while we're in a thing of water, not great. Where I've got even more limited mobility. I mean, at least you being up. I think I tried to counter that and it just didn't even work. There's also a skill I've noticed that I haven't got on and I haven't tried to use, but it's called Offensive Guard, and oh god, and it says when you execute a perfectly timed guard, you increase your attack for a little bit, and it's a pretty decent boost too. Like if you have all 3 skills in it, I think you get 15% extra attack, which is a huge amount. But I'm curious what it means by perfectly timed guard. Does it mean a counter or just if I press the block button close to being attacked? Because it's a skill that I'm not clear on at all. But if it does work that way where it's just like, oh, block when you're close, block just before your attack or counter attack just before you're attacked. Also, hello, bug troopers. I think this is the troopers. Trappers, whatever they're called. I think it's them. It just says acrobat. It's not really much help. Yeah, because if that's what that is, and it's again, you can put enough points into it to get a 15% boost to attack when you block well. Holy shit, that's a huge fucking amount. Like that's 15%. Like it's one of the few attack things that's a percent. Like the other ones that are percent are things like resentment and latent power and stuff like that. The things where it's just like when the monster's angry, when you die or anything, like those ones I think for attack a percentage. But a lot of the other ones are just plus attack. Like peak performance is plus attack. It's plus 20 attack with 3 skills when you're at full health. A normal attack boost obviously is also numbers again. It's like plus 21 when it's up to maximum or something like that. So a percentage one, oh boy. So I think once you're into master rank, the percentage ones are gonna do more than that guaranteed. It's also one thing I do wonder, just the sheer increase in numbers. Your legs gets me out of place. Yeah, with the change in numbers and just like the number of attack and the number of defense and everything like that. Like the number get bigger. Are there going to be certain skills that aren't as useful now? Like, will attack boost be as useful now that its attack is, like, plus 21, which, when you compare, like, end-game master rank weapons, an extra 21 attack stat isn't going to be as much as compared to a high rank attack 21 stat. Like, I am curious if the change in numbers is going to change that. Because I know I saw defense boost. Because defense boost is obviously one that's going to be massively impacted by that. Because it was like plus 35, I think, at maximum. And it's just like, yeah, when you've got like maximum 400 defense, that can be a little bit. But once you get to this, like, I'm already on over 500 defense. And I've got early game mastering stuff. And I've not like upgraded any of it. That's not going to matter as much. So I know for defense boost that it's like once you get to a certain number of skill points in it, either 3 or 4, it increases that and also gives you a percentage bonus. Fuck! I thought I dodged out of the way of that, like the correct way. So like, are those same types of things going to apply to like attack boost, or is attack boost just not going to be as useful? It is possible that attack boost might just be an extra thing and not like a focus on builds as much anymore, because attack boost has been on a lot of early game builds that I've already got, like in terms of armor stuff that I can make. Oh god. But also like those decorations that I'm getting where I'm sharing something with something else, a number of those are already attack, I'm pretty sure. And like attack jewel in base world was super rare. I never got one legitimately. I got the 3 that I have through the 3 that like were 2 that were given to you during certain time frames and 1 for the Witcher quest. I never had one drop once for me. But now that I'm on this, those level 4 decorations, some of them share attack boost with another skill, so attack boost is way easier to get. And I wonder if that's because attack boost isn't going to be as useful, so now you can just get a bunch of them and share it with the other skill that you actually want. So if you just get a level 4 slot, it's like you can put anything on there, and it's like, hey, if you don't have something that's really big and awesome that you like super want, then you can put something else with a bit of attack boost and get it on there. Like, I'm pretty sure one of the decks that I've got is offensive guard and attack boost on the same one. Like, obviously, I'm a long way away from endgame Iceborne and, like, actually exploring what, like, endgame meta is going to be in this and what builds I can do, and I'm excited to see the ridiculously overpowered shit that I can make once I get to there, because holy fuck, did I make some overpowered stuff in high rank, and it just seems like the skills are just going to be fuck it, even more ridiculous, have all the fucking skills you want, kind of thing. So I'm really curious about that, but there are certain changes that I'm immediately wondering about. But there are certain things that they very clearly realized were way, not necessarily important, but just, they were so, like, universally useful that everyone always used them. Weakness exploit being one of the biggest ones, where, yeah, 3 skills to that, you have 50% affinity. Yeah, that's fucking nuts. 50% affinity is fucking huge. Yeah, it's only if you hit a monster's weak point, but you're always going to be aiming for a monster's weak point anyways. So it was just like, it was a free 50% affinity if you were doing your job right, and also it was 50% affinity on the attacks that are going to be doing more damage. So that's why they changed it in this, where 3 of it gives you 30%, but you can still get that 50% if you clutch claw it and wounds that part. So you can still get to that 50%. You just gotta work for it now. Which is a good change. It's a good change. Like, there are changes that fuck some of my builds or like some of my game lanes over a little bit, but I'm fine with them. Like, Temporal Mantle is nowhere near the overpowered, ridiculous thing that it was before, because you get like 5 attack dodges, because it uses up the time of it now every time it activates. Like, you get like 120 seconds. Every time that it auto dodges for you, it decreases how much time is left by 20 seconds. So you get 5, because there's going to be time that passes, so you don't get the 6. You might technically get a 6 one if like you've got like 2 seconds left, and I don't know if you've got 2 seconds left and it dodges again, if that counts. Man, you are flying away a lot. Like, I don't even get in that much damage to you, I feel, before you fly away like a goddamn coward. No, I don't want the red pits. Can you put back on my flashbots, please? Thank you. I want this, though. So, like, there are meta changes that I welcome, even if they are explicitly about fucking me over. Even Maximum Might. Maximum Might is, like, you have to stay at maximum stamina for a little bit, and then you get the boost, And then once you run out of maximum stamina, it lasts for a few more seconds beyond that. So it's just like, get to maximum and it'll stay there for a bit, and then, oh my god. Oh yeah, you just bask in the fucking poison, yeah. Which, like, there are certain weapons that works way better for, because it's just like, oh, if you just stay at maximum stamina for a couple seconds, you get a couple seconds of boosted affinity. I don't know how many seconds, I don't know how long it lasts for that. It's a decent amount though. I saw the message pop up constantly. It's just like, there are certain weapons and certain things where, like, that's super awesome. That helps massively. Not my sword and shield though, because I am constantly dodging with sword and shield. So like, I am at maximum stamina a lot for sword and shield during my biggest attacks, where like if I'm just attacking something that's fallen over, or if I'm doing falling bash. By the time I actually do the leap attack and I do the leap into the air, and then mainly the falling bash as it hits the ground, I've got maximum stamina for all of that. But the back step at the start of it uses stamina. So it uses stamina, has to regen, and then stay at a couple seconds. So by the time I finish the falling bash, it's like only just then procced. And for the other times, it's just like, I'm constantly dodging. And it's just like, I'm not dodging like when I'm doing the attacks on the ground. It's like a spiral slash to reposition and just keep the combo just going infinitely with it. But I mean, like, I'm at maximum stamina when I'm doing my big attacks, but before I do my big combos or my big damages. But right before I do those big damages, I'm not at full stamina. And I'm like, it's like, fuck, man. Like, it's a good change, because there are certain weapons where maximum might just wasn't useful whatsoever. And like, so the changes for it help certain weapons. Fuck me. But for my weapon, it fucks me over so much. I'm so mad about it. But it's a good change. This is a good change. It fucks me over. Same with weakness exploit. Well, I mean, weakness exploit fucks everyone over, because it was just, but it was way too, like, it was way too good before. It was just like, why wouldn't you take weakness exploit before? When now it's just like, well, 30% infinity is still good on a weak point. There's probably better ways of going about it. But if you like I've got weakness exploit on this right now. I'm not using the clutch claw because I'm bad at clutch claw, so I don't want to use it right now. Like if I weaken this Paladin with his head, I can get the fucking 50% affinity on its head, and I've already got it like 35 because of my weapon, and I've got like level 2 critical eye. Well, I'm not gonna clutch claw. But now it's just like, hey, if you're gonna use weakness exploit, you should probably know how to use the clutch claw. Like, you don't build around the clutch claw. You don't have to do anything. I realized the problem here. I realized the problem here. I can't put a trap down while you're fucking. Go, 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 go. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. Perfect. Taste of your own medicine, bitch. Yeah.
Compiled and mission complete. I'm beginning to believe there is some connection to these subspecies in the Legiana.
Ooh, how? How would there be a connection? I'm curious. Like, the changes that they've made to certain things are welcome changes, and they're overall good changes. But by God, does my Rebellion build just fall the fuck apart now? It's like, fuck, man. Peak performance, attack boost may not be as useful as they were before because the numbers are bigger, so it doesn't do that. And both of the things for affinity are harder to make use of. It's like, damn it! That's my overall main point that I took forever to get to. That said, Torpor Sack! I know, thanks to the video of Alpha I did for Hero in different languages. Torpor is snooze in a different language. I don't remember which language. Maybe French? And it's a Torpor Sack. That's cool. Nightshade stuff. Some normal Palamu stuff as well. Oh, another level 4 one. What do we got? Thunder resistance ×2. Oh, that does help out. Master rank 6, 8. Nightshade Palamu done that. Yeah, we go. Yeah. Yeah. New arena quest has been added. Oh god. New decor. Palico level is still going up there. Okay. One day I'll get all of these level ups for all the Tail Raider and Palico stuff up to maximum. I mean, in base game, I didn't get the Tail Raider stuff up to maximum. My Plunderer Unity is at level 4, for fuck's sakes. Oh. Can't do 3-star Master Rank stuff yet. So I'm gonna guess that's probably the next quest or the quest after that. It's just we're now at the point, we're in week 2 since the game's come out. I want to make sure that I can keep up with the current event quests and the limited bounties each week, because I feel like that's like their expected, or at least just like their baseline as they bring it up. So when they bring in the unique event stuff, here's the crossover stuff, here's the stuff that'll get you like unique fancy gear and everything. If you've kept up with that, when they introduce one of those, it'll be like at what everyone has kept up with, because based on the base game, that seemed to be what they did. Like when they would introduce, oh, here's the Horizon Zero Dawn stuff. It's like
Good
there.
work out there.
The Dante stuff is around that point. So if I can keep up with limited bounties and event quests now, then when the unique stuff comes in, I can do that. And currently, there's a limited bounty that is pure question marks for me. So I haven't advanced enough in the story to even know what the final limited bounty is for this week. So, you know, I gotta get my ass into gear. Nice work on those subspecies. You work fast. It was like 5 days between recording the episode. Actually, no, it'd be way more than that, because we're in the second week, and I found out about those subspecies at the end of, what, episode 2, which I recorded the day the game came out, Iceborne came out. So, no, I don't work fast. It was over a week. Just over a week, but still. Now, it's our turn to analyze what you found.
Splendid job.
Look like the chapter of investigation is over. We have you to thank for that. Well, that doesn't mean you get to sit around with your feet up. We've received a word from Celiana that they've had a series of Barrioth sightings in the Hoarfrost Reach. Does every monster in fucking Hoarfrost Reach begin with the name, with the letter B? Beatotus, Barnborough, Barrioth? They're all just B. That got your attention. Anyway, rest up, then head over once you're ready. Alright. Fury of Eldorado's available.
Help. Shall we return to Celiana?
We should, yes. Can't think of anything else here we need to do, unless... Nope, just gotta check. No extra event quests have appeared here, because the Eldermelder had optional quests for me here. Eldermelder now just gives you optional quests and says, hey, here's an optional quest, do it and I'll give you a decoration. So far, every decoration has just been one of the level 4 ones for one of the resistances. Which I've also noticed, because I was just organizing my item box. I can't sell the ones that she gave me, which I find funny. But yeah, everything in Hoarfrost Reach so far has begun with a B. That's a bit silly. Whatever. More like Borfrost Reach. I'm just kidding. I actually really like the area of Hoarfrost Reach. I found a new camp while I was exploring around, just like in a little cave, like a little hole in a wall. There's a little thing there. There's penguins in Hoarfrost Reach. I saw a bunch of penguins. There's like a little iceberg out at sea where you can just see shitloads of them. That ship that we saw in the cutscene that the tracker found, you can actually fucking go there. You can walk on that ship in the map. That hole in the wall that they climbed up near where they found the Viper Toby Kadachi, yeah, up that hole in the wall, there's a camp that you can fly to, and you can just walk down to the ship. You can't get to that camp without traveling there, like fast traveling there, which I find kind of funny. But you can just straight up go there. And there's also points where you can jump into the water in the ocean and wash up, like, down in that gross water that I found, like, in the gross underbelly of Hoarfrost Reach. I've been exploring that place a little bit. It's pretty cool. And I've also started critical bounties for the endemic researcher and the Piscean researcher to get gold crowns for endemic life. So, you know, more gold crown hunting like I'm still gonna do with all of my monsters in the monster hunting. Look, that's the end game for me. Like, one day I want a platinum trophy, get all the trophies for both base game and Iceborne. And I'm just gonna wait until I'm at end game so I can just hunt shit really fucking fast. Welcome back, and hey, nice work back east. Okay, so we at least know the cardinal directions of where the two are compared to each other. Your handler's been using bliss bills to send me the updates. Sounds like they came across a Barrioth prowling about while investigating that shipwreck. Here, I'll read you her report. Look at how nice her handwriting is. Anyway. Investigated wrecked vessel and environs with First Fleet handler. Survey interrupted by Barrioth. Reporting as per protocol. We'll shelter until safe, then continue work. Our return will be delayed, but everything is under control. I'm sure they're fine, right? Yeah, of course they are. But to be on the safe
You have a
side,
minute?
yeah, they don't have a hunter with them. And it's an unknown area. We don't know much about the Hoarfrost Reach. That kind of seems silly, but whatever. I'm going to ask you to take care of that barrier. Their camp will only provide so much cover, after all. Camping out in the cold has its limits. Make sure to come on back before anything bad happens. Blizzard Blitz.
The weather report states that the hinterlands is due for a blizzard soon. If we're going to find them, we had best hurry.
Oh, okay. Shit's kicking off. How many people have I got to talk to? Just the canteen lady and their housekeeper. Okay. Housekeeper has a quest for us. Yo, grab me our stuff. Hello. Base is growing. More people gonna need more ingredients. Oh yeah. Nighty night, Nightshade. Hey, don't go off on an empty stomach. I'll hit you in the head if you don't do it. All right. Well, Nightshade, I got to hunt off camera. I'm not gonna do Blizzard Blitz now. 2 monsters per episode. I'm sticking with that. Just because I don't want to do it, and it's like it takes me an hour and then it's 2 hour episode. I already had enough of those, and it just, you know, I have other things I want to record. I want to record Iceborne because I love this game, and I want to play more of it. But I do have other things I need to record. Have you been rocked by the urge to hang a portrait of the Wildspire Waste up in your room? A fabulous opportunity. I've arranged a beautifully beneficial deal with the resource center. You deliver the items they're asking for, and they'll provide you with an orchestra of okay. Wildspire waste painting if I bring them some rich mud. Okay. Wait, how many of these have you got? Okay. Portrait of the Coral Highlands. Okay, now I can get a Coral Highlands one. No others? Just those 2. Fuck the ancient forest, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna end the episode here. I don't think there's anything else that I wanted to particularly show. I think I did that mostly at the beginning of the episode. Next episode, we're going to do Blizzard Blitz and fight a barrier off. And I'm going to just run more optionals in between and try and decide what weapon I want to use for the next episode. I might resort to Sword and Shield if I'm lazy. It's still my main. What does barrier look like? Whoa, that thing looks sick. What's the head? Is it the top of it? Is those 2 giant teeth? I think so. Anyhow, I will see you on the next episode where we hunt whatever the fuck that thing is. And whatever the thing is after that. Because, again, I'm still just going to try and do 2 monsters per episode. So, until then, this is version 2. Signing out.